He's a 6'6", 200-something foot man. He could definitely down a pizza by himself.
Listen, I've seen 5'6".
That's what I was gonna say.
300-pound men down multiple pizzas by themselves. That's not
justice for the blind. Just something that'll find in the rhymes that are coming from my mind.
This all leads to the flu game. I'm gonna be honest with you. The best thing that this documentary is that I'm fucking buying into the propaganda. I'm buying into it because now I'm convinced that my man ate bad pizza for mad years. So I was convinced. What?
So it's funny because when that part came on, and y'all know me, I'm obsessed with the fucking sport, and I have never read anywhere that he had eaten pizza. Mind you, he also, at that point, wasn't really talking to the media like he was early in his career. So a lot of the stuff we know about Michael are from the first half of his career. But after the gambling thing, he kind of was like, fuck all y'all.
Yeah.
You're not going to believe me anyway. But when he talks about eating something and not feeling well after, I immediately thought about Fred and the fruit from the Temple fruit truck.
Oh.
And like all of those symptoms are exactly what Fred went through. Right? Like being dehydrated, constantly throwing up, having the runs. All of that makes sense. Now, I listened to Jalen Jacoby with Jason Hare, the director, on.
Yeah.
And he says, I don't know if I buy. He said, I don't buy into the fact that someone tried to poison Michael Jordan. But I believe them in saying that like they think that pizza made him sick.
Okay.
And the thing is, right, if you eat a whole pizza by yourself, first of all, some people think the worst argument against it is that how could he eat the whole pizza by himself? Like, first and foremost, he goes to practice and plays games. He's a 6'6", 200-something foot man. He could definitely down a pizza by himself.
Listen, I've seen 5'6".
That's what I was gonna say.
300-pound men down multiple pizzas by themselves.
Yes,
That's not.
I was gonna
eating
say.
Pizza. Hold on, before we even move forward. Eating a full pizza is one of the easiest things you can do, actually. When it comes to like gorging yourself with a lot of food, it's far harder to eat like a container of Chinese rice. I'll tell you that. It's harder to eat a container of Chinese rice than it is to eat a full fucking pizza. I could blow through a fucking box of pizza.
Yeah, because you're eating it with your hands, so you can demolish it. You're not just constantly scooping. So it's just something that you could eat real fast.
I don't know, but that's the craziest logic I've ever heard in my life, Fred. I don't know about that.
I think he's talking about like quantity, right?
Quantity.
I can eat the size of a pizza is bigger in relation to the size than the one spoonful of rice. But the point being, though, they're also making the argument that, oh, you're gonna really be in a room with your boys, and they're not gonna eat with you. And it's like, if Michael Jordan walks into a fucking room, do you think anybody does anything without his permission first?
Well, but also they say it's 2 a.m. It's like 2 in the morning when they order this pizza or whatever. Not everybody at 2 o'clock in the morning wants to eat fucking pizza.
That's the other part.
They could have ate.
There it is. That's the part of the story they didn't put into the film for some reason. They had already ordered without him.
Yeah.
So
okay.
So he was kind of doing it like this, and Jason Hare doesn't do this, but I've just been around enough like guys who thought they were the fucking end all be all. He did this fucking like, you know, I'm gonna make a statement by not eating because y'all didn't eat with me.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna fucking be, you know, I'm gonna be this prima. Have my little drama queen moment.
The Chongo, yeah. You're gonna be like Brian.
The Chongo
Brian,
moment.
I would do that. I would do that.
So like, oh no, I'm not hungry. Don't fucking worry about me. I'm not fucking hungry.
Yeah.
Until he couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, cheese, like eating a whole pizza worth of cheese, and we don't know what else is on it either. Like, there probably was some sort of protein on there. Probably some other stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's not crazy to me that you ate pizza, a whole pizza, at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning at the only place that was open in fucking Utah, which is, let's just say, not known for their fucking culinary wonders, that would make you sick.
Yeah, but I mean, listen, I can eat a pizza and not have food poisoning. You know what I mean? Food poisoning is a specific thing to get, but also food poisoning is also a specific thing to inflict on somebody. That's very difficult to inflict. Okay, it's not very easy to just give someone food poisoning. If you give them raw chicken, that's salmonella. You're not going to get food poisoning from raw chicken. You get salmonella. So when you're giving somebody food poisoning, it takes a little bit of doing. You know
No,
what I mean?
I'm not advocating.
No,
that
I know.
someone did it.
I know. I'm speaking to your point about someone doing that. What I'm saying is, for years, everyone has always said he was hungover.
But that's like him getting suspended. There's no evidence. They just want to say that.
And there's also no evidence that he ate this pizza.
No, there is. There's
Except
all those different dudes providing the same story in different interviews.
All the same dudes that are also getting paid by Michael Jordan. This is the purpose of propaganda, right? Everyone here is part of the Michael Jordan sphere. And I'm not saying it's not true. What I'm saying is no one knows the restaurant that he ordered from. These 5 random dudes show up, okay? So tell me this. You order a slice of pizza. You order a pizza in the morning, and 5 people show up. What the fuck is that?
Because they thought that they were delivering it to Michael Jordan.
Okay. So you're saying that Michael Jordan, that they called under a restaurant and said, no athlete does that either. Hey, I want a pizza delivered for Michael Jordan. Athletes don't do that for a specific reason, to avoid 5 people showing up.
But it's also
but they knew a lot of people knew where they stayed.
That's fair.
You got to remember, this is a time where there was hundreds of people waiting outside.
That's fair.
Of the hotels just to see him.
Also, and everyone knows Michael Jordan is Yeah,
it's 2:00 in the morning. So like part of the selling point for Tim Grover to get somebody to fucking deliver the pizza was like, this is for Michael Jordan, please. He's hungry. I ate food without him. I don't want him to fire me. Mm-hmm. Please bring this pizza.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair. And I'm not saying, again, I'm not perpetuating the rumor. I'm just saying this story seems a little, I don't know. I don't know what it seems. Now, with that said, the treatment that he gets is not a treatment you would get for a hangover. You don't get IV for hangover. You don't get an IV drip for a hangover. You get an IV drip because you're sick, because you have something like food poisoning, which makes it more impressive, because there's a lot of things. I can do anything on a hangover. I don't feel like doing anything on a hangover.
Correct. But you could if you needed to.
If you have food poisoning, you literally are unable to do things. You know what I mean? And I've had food poisoning. I had food poisoning somewhat recently. And I was unable to do anything except not feel well.
But also, hangovers don't last like a million hours.
Maybe not for you. I don't know. My hangovers are now going into 2 days. They're becoming 2-day things.
And what's crazy is though, he drank a lot. Yeah. My man was drinking Miller after games, like right straight out the So, I mean, I would think he has some sort of tolerance.
Yeah. I can't believe that he would have a...
And why not just keep it at the flu? Like I had the flu.
Yeah, I can't believe that he would have a hangover that would last the whole day. They don't play until the night.
Yeah.
Like, people are thinking about, like, if I wake up and I have to go to work the next morning, I feel shitty. Of course you do.
Well, also, he doesn't sleep, so he would not have had a hangover. He would have just been drunk for the game.
Correct, yeah.
He would have went to the game drunk.
But also, like, they don't, like, an IV is not what they do, right?
They don't give IV for hangover.
You just go to fucking sleep, and then you wake up.
Yeah. Except for him. He doesn't go to sleep.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter. If it's food poisoning, it makes it that much more impressive. You know what I mean? Again, I find it, I don't know what to believe. Because, again, there's a piece of me that's watching this and is thinking, we're being fed a story in some cases in a way that none of this makes MJ look bad. Again, I stand by that. And the last 2 episodes makes me believe that more. You know what I mean? I get your point, Vic, that you made last week about, like, the fan who was like, well, MJ's not a good person and LeBron's a good person. Okay, I get that point. But I don't even know if that fan is watching this documentary necessarily. I don't see this and think MJ looks bad. In fact, by the end, he just looks more heroic.
Yo. Yo. Justice for the blind. Just something that'll find in the rhymes that are coming from my mind. Used to come